Hi, this is Anurag Jaju, and this is my take on the entire lockdown situation.
If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be nowhere. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be nowhere. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be nowhere. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be nowhere.
There's no need to worry, there's nobody here, and I am following the social distancing norms, so I think I can take out my mask. I'm sure you must have seen many videos like this, but I wanted to share my thoughts and feelings on this entire situation. As a student who was going to graduate 12th standard or high school, according to whichever part of the world you live in, I think graduation plays a very important role in any student's life. It is like a transition for the student from being in a protected environment to facing the real world. And each and every step of graduation, be it undergrad or grad or post grad, it prepares you to face the real world later on. It prepares you for life. In biology, we are taught that the four stages of human development are childhood, adolescence, adulthood, and old age. And two out of these four stages, which is childhood and adolescence, we are living the so called student life. And even apart from that, we are learning something or the other throughout our entire lives, which can be considered as being a student. Or you can say that you're a student your entire life.
If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be
So let me tell you all a little story of what I went through in these last 4 months. तो फरवरी में मेरे बोर्ड एग्ज़ाम्स जस्ट ख़त्म हुए थे एंड माई फ्रेंड्स एंड आई हैड स्टार्टेड our full on preparation for the entrance exams, which were supposed to be in May. But that's when I first heard the news of this coronavirus. फिर मैंने दोस्तों से बात किया and this is how it went. Bro, yeah bro, did you hear about the coronavirus bro? अरे लेकिन कोरोना वायरस तो चाइना में है, मुंबई में थोड़ी आएगा.
Several days later.
Bro, yeah bro, गोवा का प्लान कैंसिल bro. गोवा is off bro. That was just an exaggeration, but in reality there were so many emotions running through my mind and I did not know what to do. I had no idea of what was going to happen. So firstly I thought that yes, now I have more time to prepare for the entrance exams and now I can just get full marks. And I also thought that out of all these years, why only our batch? Why 2020? And I think that's a question in everyone's mind. The one thing I was preparing for since 2 years now was postponed, and the mental countdown in my head was disturbed now. After a lot of pep talk from my professors, I was able to stabilize my thought process, and now I was preparing for July's entrance exam instead of May. As July came closer, so did the spread of the COVID-19 increase, and then the exams were further delayed to September. But this time, I thought a little differently. There were different emotions that went through my mind. This delay did not affect me that much because the four and a half months of lockdown had used up so much of my energy that I had none of it left to actually react. The news of the virus spread and so many news debates on whether to conduct exams in such a condition had made it inevitable that the exams were going to be postponed, and that was the only option left. With every home test that I gave, the actual importance of the exam started reducing in my head, and then I started thinking that बस यार अभी बहुत हो गया. Like the delay was just it had stretched the timeline too much for us to actually care about the exam. As children, we enjoy the slide so much. The most joyful moment is the slide down with your hands in the air, and you don't worry about one thing in the world. And also, as children, we don't worry about anything. And once we reach down, we run back to the steps, we climb up, and we slide down again. And we keep repeating this process until we are bored. But then we just do it for the fun of it. If we break down this action, there's the part of climbing up where you are putting effort and you climb up the steps, and then there's the part of sliding down where you have the most fun. And for that second part, which is sliding down and having fun, you put effort without even thinking about it. And I think that's how we humans work. Just for those few seconds of enjoyment, we put in so much effort. And if we see the steps, the climbing up, that's the most important part in having the fun of sliding down. So let's imagine a slide which is so much bigger than the one behind me, which takes 2 years to climb, and then just imagine how much fun you would have sliding down that one. That is exactly the slide that I climbed for 2 years in preparation of my entrance exam. And now, once I climbed up and I was almost there was a barrier which said it will be open soon. And obviously, I felt devastated, but I knew how much fun I would have sliding down. And for that reason, I decided to climb up the slide in the first place. And I have been waiting for 5 months now, and I'm just bored of actually just sitting there and waiting for it to open when I don't even know what the soon means. Sometimes I feel that I can just come down those steps and it won't really matter. But the problem with this playground is that this is the only slide and then there's nothing else. The fact of the matter was, nobody, and I mean literally no one in this world, was prepared for a virus to take over the entire nation in such a short time. But when anything comes up without a notice, a positive outlook to the entire situation can help us more often than not. I truly believe that each one of us will come out stronger from this situation. I often say this to myself, but today I'm sharing it with each and every one of you. The person you look up to and the person you look down upon, both of those people are going through the same shit. We got this. We're all in the same boat. We got this. Too much of anything is bad, and the same goes with this lockdown. But in this case, we don't really have an option. Till there is no vaccine to this virus, all we need to do is stay at home and wash our hands. And if we ever do decide to go out, just wear a mask and stay 6 feet apart. It's cool. 6 years ago, when I uploaded my first video on YouTube, I wanted to be like one of those big YouTubers who just made viral videos. Today I'm uploading this video because I genuinely wanted to share how I feel. In such hard times, if I can bring a smile on anyone's face, or if anyone can relate to my story, that's all I need. Because 2020 taught me that being viral isn't always a good thing. Thanks for watching.